everyone, and welcome back to Charity Channel. Thank you for joining me. So this week I thought I would talk about something very personal to me. I suffer from anxiety. That means that I can get really worked up about really small things. I can worry about the smallest detail, or I can get really anxious for apparently no reason. Just the idea of worrying about something is really frustrating to me because it's a constant sort of battle I have to go through. But that aside, I've had this for quite a while, about a year now. Started when I was in college, a lot of stress with work, levels of expectation I wasn't used to, and it kind of developed from there, unfortunately. But now I've had experience with it, I have learned certain techniques in order to help sort of calm myself down, tell myself, don't panic, and I thought that I would share a couple of these tips with you to do of how to deal with your anxiety, whether it's just something based on pressure like having to go on stage and perform something, or whether it's something that you have to deal with on a daily basis. I hope these tips help you all. Tip 1. Admitting it. When I first had anxiety, I used to tell myself, "Oh no, you don't have anxiety, this is just a bit of stress, this is nothing to worry about," because the idea of having anxiety was sort of really worrying to me, something that felt very permanent. But I've learned that actually sometimes admitting it can be quite helpful. I mean, just the act of saying, "I have anxiety," really sort of helped me embrace that part of myself. I mean, it's not something that I should necessarily have, but it's something that I know I need to deal with, and lying to myself and saying that I didn't have it only made it worse. I have anxiety, and there is nothing wrong with that. Tip 2. Change your environment. When you're feeling low or having a bad day, this is when anxiety can really hit hard. So if you're in a dark room, go outside, have a look at some sunshine, or if it's dark, go out, have a look at the stars. Do something that makes you feel happy, like watching a funny program, or if you have a pet, go and give them a fuss. Go and give them a scratch, make someone else smile. That good feeling of making somebody else's day better can be kind of exactly what you need, just to sort of lift your own day and make yourself feel better. Tip 3. Change your mind. Sometimes all it can take is a thought to bring you into a bad mood or make your anxiety kick off or trigger. So if you're having some bad thoughts, if you're worrying about the next day, just try to look around you and appreciate the things that are happening around you. Like if it's a sunny day outside, or if somebody's cooking you a meal, or simply the fact that you are alive. I know that sounds a little bit corny, but just appreciating the fact that you can see or you can hear things that we usually take for granted can be quite uplifting when you think about all those people who don't have those abilities, and even the thought that other people like that do manage to get past those abilities and still lead normal lives. Again, another happy thought just for you there. Change your mind about something, think about some happy things, appreciate what's around you. Anxiety can often be caused by worrying about what you're going to do the next day, or what you did wrong in that day. Focus on the moment. What are you doing right now? Because if you're trying to go to sleep at night, obviously that's a time when it can hit. But just think to yourself, no, I am focusing on what I actually need to be doing right now. I need to get some rest for the next morning. I am doing the right thing right now. Focus on that, and the rest of your worries don't matter. Well, those were my tips on how to deal with anxiety and your general worries. I hope you enjoyed this vlog as always, because truth be told, I was actually rather nervous about doing this vlog because I was really nervous about sharing something quite personal. But I stepped up, I talked myself into it, I said, this is something you need to do, something I'd like to share. Just an example of how I deal with mine. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out!